Alright everyone, welcome back. You're watching the RSL 3. I'm joined by Death Row, and our first match of the day is Fraer against GuMiho. The Korean player did win the first game on a map I don't even know the name of, I'm sorry. Our second map is going to be Ohana, and I'm going to put the vision on you observing for a second, so don't move too fast because I have to edit the scoreboards.
Alright.
And
so
you have to talk as well.
Corner, we have Fraer from Ukraine, also in the team Roxkis. And in the bottom right corner, we have FXO GuMiho, who also managed to almost all kill MVP in the last GSTL for FXO, winning GSTL season something.
Not bad introduction, but you need more punch to it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Should have done a line of cocaine before my cast. The caster lifestyle hasn't got to me yet.
Okay, GuMiho gonna go for the supply depot at the ramp. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for a complete wall off here to not allow Fraer to see whether he has a gas or not. And I think Fraer is a very good player, definitely one of the better Protosses in Europe. But his PVT seems to be his weakest matchup, maybe. I've seen a couple of results out of him that I wouldn't expect. Well, would you agree on that?
Yeah, I definitely agree. His PvP is beastly, and he's very original with his PvZ. So hopefully he can still manage to give us some good games.
Okay. Fraer going for the gate 13, I believe, followed by the gas 15, very standard build here. And GuMiho is actually going to go for the gas this game.
Again.
Yeah, he really likes those gas play. He's, like I said, he's very good with multitasking, and he's a bit of like, he has a very good vision, basically. He knows where to go, when to go somewhere, and he can plan ahead. When he's doing this kind of rushes, he knows how the game is going to evolve later on, how he wants to macro behind it, and that's a very good quality to have for a Terran player.
Yeah, I like gas builds from Terran a lot more because I feel like Protoss players have a lot of experience playing one Rax expand from Terran. So when they go for gas, it's really easy to be tricky, to play mind games, and to be more aggressive. So I like what GuMiho is doing.
Look at where the SCV is going. Is he gonna proxy something again? He might proxy a factory again. Oh my. But we didn't have a tech lab made on the barracks this time, so this might be a Hellion drop followed by a Banshee or something crazy like that. Wow, actually very ballsy play here by GuMiho. Oh, he's actually gonna go for the tech lab on his barracks right after 2 Marines, which is a bit unusual here. I think he did one last game.
Yeah, and Fraer went for 22 Nexus, delayed his Stalker, cut a little bit of probe for an early Nexus.
Yeah, he did get a Zealot, which is gonna be pretty helpful for him. And Fraer, he doesn't really put any effort into making pylons near the ledge of his base, so I can see this happening where like, yeah, he doesn't scout for proxies, he doesn't scout much at all. I can see the scenario again where a factory or some drop might land in his base without him even seeing it, and this might be very bad for him. He did add 2 more gates. I think this time he's going to be a bit more wary. Okay, actually, his Zealots, those scout 2 Marines and 1 Marauder right now, and if I was Fraer right now, I would think, well, he's going for the same thing. I should scout for proxy factories, and I think that's what he's doing right now. And he's going to be able to spot that 1 factory. Pretty good for Fraer, but there is a Hellion he has to send home right now. Look at the SCV, top left. He's like lost, he doesn't know what to do. Give me a purpose. SCV is going to move toward the army of GuMiho. Perhaps repair the Hellion.
He's going to pull probes here. Do you think he needs to?
I don't think he does need to, but he should ignore this army at the natural and just fight those Hellions off. And one of the Hellions is going to make his way into the mirror line of Fraer right now. Fraer, he's by the ramp. Oh, nice surround. Nice surround on the Hellion, but all of those probes have lost their shield, and another Hellion is going to pop in a couple of seconds. A bunker is going up at the expansion of Fraer, and actually Fraer warps in his main near the mineral line, and he just repels this attack at the expansion. He will be totally fine, but he seems to be torn as to what to do, and he just goes back into the main defense and because of that he might lose his expo. The Nexus has already lost half his HP right now, and the bunker actually the bunker production was halted. He did get the snipe on the SCV. So I guess it was right the way he microed here, and Fraer pulling ahead here, I think. 26 walkers to 26. This is actually very equal, but GuMiho does not have an expansion yet. His command center is about a third done. And GuMiho with some very nice micro here, picking off a couple more units. What do you think Fraer should do now?
Chrono probes, get a robo so he can start ticking, and he should be in a really good position.
Oh my god, this alien. Went for the sick position behind the minerals, trying to fry a couple more probes. This reminds me of one of my games against Puma in Iron Squid, where like he put one alien in this position, like behind the minerals, and he killed like 14 probes, because I wasn't looking.
Yeah, those can be pretty annoying. Fraer chased down the Marauders. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to kill the last one.
And those aliens try to get some more work done, while he's making even more aliens. Actually, Fraer could do... I think he did an okay job of defending this, but he could have been a lot better. And we have... Oh, we have only 2 walkers killed, actually. This is...
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, this is very good for Fraer right now. 32 probes to 31 SCVs. One thing that GuMiho does very well is continuously making walkers. We can see these players being at very equal walkers all the time, even though Fraer should be very far ahead because of his chrono boost.
GuMiho almost sniping a lot of probes there, but not managing to do so.
Yeah,
At first, still not ticking. It's kind of odd. I don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, he was very afraid by this attack. I would be very afraid of a Banshee after this. But GuMiho, he opted for the other path, the command center into regular macro game. And he's actually going to make a medivac before adding any kind of reactor to his starport, just because his factory was very far out of position. And actually the factory died. So this is... Well, Fraer should just throw down double forge now and go for 2-2 upgrades and be like, well, if you want to make an armory, you need a factory. It's going to take a lot of time.
GuMiho for going for a really quick third there.
Oh, I think Fraer is going to want to use all the gate units he's been making and do some kind of big attack here. He's only on 3 gates, but he's chrono boosting them right now. He's going to go for the proxy pylon. And Fraer, he does see this coming. He has medivac, but he does not have any kind of upgrade. Okay, he does have steam. I don't think he has combat shield yet. And a really nice engage here by Fraer. GuMiho is going to get away, but all of his units are in red right now. And GuMiho actually very eager to take a third. He already started the command center, but he might be on the verge of dying here. He has to be very careful. And GuMiho even attacking the rocks. Like, if Fraer has to attack through the rocks, man. You know, this always happens to me. I'm always bored macroing in my base, so I snipe the rocks and then it helps the opponent. But anyway, Fraer moving in for the kill now. There is the one medivac that could potentially pick up those units, but Fraer doing a very good job of sniping it. But he does not have enough zealots to tank here, so he's going to lose his entire army to all those steam marauders and marines. The one bunker didn't fall, and Fraer right now, I think he's doing this a bit wrong. He's using too many stalkers, even with squad and shield. There's so many marauders. You need a couple zealots to tank, man.
I really wish Fraer would go and snipe down the rocks. I think it'd be better off than fighting at the wall.
Yeah,
with the SCVs.
Take out this command center. He's making a planetary fortress even right now, and Fraer did spot it, but he's waiting to go for it. What is happening here?
This game is crazy.
Yeah, GuMiho is like so fearless, man. He would just do anything.
Fraer added 2 more gates at his natural with a Twilight, so he could continue to push and have a backup plan.
And a really nice snipe here by Fraer. He's going to go for the Marauders with his Stalker. And I think GuMiho might have overextended here. He wanted to save his planetary way too much, and he lost a lot of units here. Killing very little, to be honest. Just a couple gate units. Fraer behind is going to go for the Blink plus the Dark Shrine. And he's going to follow this up with a Forge to start upgrading. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts a third. Yes, I say that he makes it just now. A command center is being made for GuMiho right now at his expansion. And GuMiho moving out with a couple units here. Why is he so fearless? Like, look at this, man. It's a game of numbers as well. There's so many stalkers, couple zealots. He's trying to kite, but this is not going to do much because he has to steam every time, and he's not really killing any units. He does get one stalker now, but army supply wise, this is 30 to 30 right now, but Fraer's army just looking so strong because he has so many stalkers. He can snipe GuMiho's units very, very quickly here.
But now GuMiho has 5 Marauders into his army composition.
Yes.
So if I'd be in first position, I'd back off. I feel like he's done good enough damage.
Yeah, but Fraer, his Dark Shrine about to finish, Blink as well about to finish. There is a turret up already. It's going to be very tricky for Fraer to make this work. He's trying to do some very good Blink micro here to snipe a couple units. But GuMiho going for the kill now, moving in on those units. Fraer is going to need some really nice micro here. Blink back and warp a couple Zealots. He's doing it so far, but GuMiho microing very well as well, using some target fire on a couple of the stalkers, and they trade very evenly until now. Army supply, this is 30 to 14 in the favor of GuMiho right now. And well, really nice micro here by GuMiho. I don't think a lot of Terrans could have actually microed that well. A couple of DTs are going to be warped by Fraer. He's going to send them into the fight here. There is one scan available for GuMiho, but those stalkers, man, fighting straight up against Marauder, never a good idea. He's going to make the Archon here because his DTs were scanned. And oh, he's losing all the stalkers. And this Archon is going to fall as well. So I think Fraer overextended here. He didn't have to keep on fighting like this. He could have just stood at his pylon and wait until GuMiho comes down. Instead of that, he tried to be too aggressive and lost a lot of units. Because of that, his army supply is going to be 12 to the 39 of GuMiho. And GuMiho, with already +1 attack upgrades, upgraded, 1 armor on the way, he's going to start making a lot of medivacs and a lot of bioforce out of all those barracks that he's added. He's going to... Oh, he did remake the factory, I guess. And, well, GuMiho looking pretty good, I think, in this game, but Fraer, he's on 3 bases, he's upgrading as well a lot. He has a lot of gates. He's actually just added 3 more gates. He's going to be on 10 gates total very soon, but right now he's only on 7, and GuMiho is moving forward here. His army is not even that big, but he's feeling confident. GuMiho is always feeling confident. And a really nice scan here, Steam Pack being used, and GuMiho might end the game here.
Yeah, it's really tough spot for Fraer. He lost a lot in the last engagement when he lost all his stalkers. So I don't know if he's going to be able to survive here.
It looks very bad for Fraer right now. He's on 82 supply to 118 of GuMiho. GuMiho being completely fearless this game, taking every single engagement. He never backs down. This guy never backs down. He just always wants to fight. Every time there is a fight to take, he takes it. And then he out-micros his opponents. They trade evenly for some time, and then this game really turned in GuMiho's favor. GuMiho gonna be sniping this third Nexus of Fraer, and look at those units rallied. There is even SCVs rallied with those units in the middle of the map. This is ridiculous. GuMiho right now sniping all the gates. Fraer keeps on warping DTs to fight against this Bioforce, but there's 3 orbital commands out on the map for GuMiho. He just laughs at this and scans and kills the DTs every time. Fraer with the 1 attack upgrade, almost +2 attack, almost finished. GuMiho 1-1 right now, +2 attack as well. Oh, actually their upgrades are very equal, except that Fraer actually started level 2 armor, whereas Fraer just started level 1, and GuMiho is just going to finish the game here, even making a turret. That's what the SCV was for.
Yep.
Brood War style, man.
Poor Fraer lost all his gate as his third. Really losing all those Blink Stalkers. When I told you if I'd be Fraer, I'd go back. Even though he had Blink, he tried to trade, and it turned out to not be so cost effective, and he lost a lot of Stalkers against the 5 Stim Marauders. And from there it was downhill. I don't know, like against that army composition, only Zealots, no real AoE. Didn't have any sentries. I don't think he had Guardian Shield at the last engagement when he lost his third. It was pretty unfortunate for Fraer to lose.
Alright. Thanks, Desro.